I'm standing here with Jason Huff. Jason, tell us a little bit about your part in the play, please.
Well, I play the part of the notary who writes up the will and has an affair with his wife, with the imaginary invalid's wife. And that's my part.
Okay, thank you. I'm also standing here with Owen Edgerton. Owen, could you tell us a little bit about your part, please?
Well, you pretty much described it. I'm a hypochondriac and really demanding. It's pretty much simply it. It's a comedy part.
Okay, thank you, and good luck to the both of you. That's all from the high school auditorium. Charlotte?
Thanks, Jared. A special French contest will be held this Friday afternoon. It is called the Texas French Symposium. Mrs. Phillips and Mrs. Jamal will be taking students from Friendswood High School to the contest. To be eligible to attend the contest, one must be taking French as a foreign language. Students will compete in categories such as prose, poetry, grammar, music, and art. Those that do well will win medals and ribbons.
Yesterday, during third period, the second Project Prom ticket drawing was held. Winners from the drawing were Chris Robinson, winning a free limousine for the night of prom, Erica Estes, winning a $100 gift certificate towards a prom dress, and James Story, winning a free tuxedo rental. The next ticket drawing will be held on Wednesday, April 17th, for a CD player. Another way to win is by collecting Gerland's receipts. For each $100 worth of receipts a student collects, their name will be entered into a special receipt drawing on April 10th, in which they are eligible to win 4 box seats to the Astros opening game. All ticket sales and receipts are used for the Project Prom Fund.
The deadline for senior ads has been extended till the end of this week. They will be placed in the yearbook for parents to tell their graduating senior how they feel about their accomplishment of going through the hardships of school and dealing with their parents pushing them to do well in school, and being the best person they can be by trying to stay off drugs and alcohol. Don't forget, parents.
We'll be back with Jamie Jen in the junior high news, and later, a former FHS basketball player ends her career, after these messages.
I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
If you're not recycling, you're throwing it all away.
Junior high news is Jamie Jen.
Thanks, Charlotte. Last week, several junior high students took a 9-day trip to England and Scotland. Mrs. Lang, who led the group, has visited Europe 3 times before. This tour focused on the famous writers Shakespeare, Dickens, and Scott. The homes of these writers were toured, as well as some scenic cathedrals and other tourist attractions. The trip was offered through an educational tour called EF Institute for Cultural Exchange. A representative from the Institute acted as an on-site tour guide for the trip. WILDD is a newly started organization in Friendswood. It stands for Willing Individuals Loathing Drinking and Drugs. This program was started by Emily Cox, a former student currently from Kilgore. Officers for the junior high program have already been chosen. This program is designed to help students remain drug-free. Rules of the organization are still being worked out. Members of the program will participate in activities such as fundraisers, dances, and trips to Astroworld. April 4th through 10th, cheerleader tryout candidates will have practice from 3:45 to 5 p.m. in the boys' gym. On the 11th, candidates will be judged by college cheerleaders, and the student body will vote on the 12th. Cheerleaders will be chosen by teacher recommendation, college judging, and student popular vote. There will be a meeting tomorrow morning for all candidates at 7:45 a.m. This Saturday, there will be a 2-mile walk beginning at the high school at 9 a.m. There's a $5 entry fee for the walk, and all students participating will receive a free t-shirt. On April 4th, many journalism students will be leaving for the Interscholastic League Press Conference in Austin. During February, these students held several fundraisers to help pay for this trip. The students will be visiting the LBJ Library, will participate in a press conference with Ann Richards, tour the Capitol, and attend classes on the University of Texas campus. They will return on Sunday, April 7th. Tutoring is still available in math, language arts, and reading courses, yet some changes have recently been made to the tutoring meeting places. Now the Tuesday morning math session and the Wednesday morning language arts reading session will meet in room 39 beginning this past Tuesday. This week, students received elective choice sheets for next year. On Monday night, there was a parent meeting with Bob White, the freshman guidance counselor, concerning with 9th grade choice sheets from 7 to 8 p.m. On Tuesday, Bob White met with 8th grade reading classes and career classes to discuss choice sheets. Tonight, there will be a parent meeting with Mary Young, the junior high guidance counselor, in the cafeteria and main building regarding 7th and 8th grade choice sheets from 7 to 9 p.m. All choice sheets are due on Tuesday. That's it from the junior high. Now to the sports desk with Jason Candy. Jason?
Thanks, Jamie. The Friendswood Mustangs are halfway into their track season. March 9th, the Mustangs placed 7th out of the 12 teams in the Deer Park relays. Ben Tolliver won the pole vault for the second time this year with a vault of 12 feet 6 inches. The Mustangs also won the distance melee relay with the winning time of 11 minutes and 68 of a second. In the hurdles, Edward Bernard placed 3rd in the 300 intermediate hurdles and 4th in the 100 high hurdles. In the freshman relays at Deer Park, Chad Course won the 110 high hurdles and got 2nd in the 300 low hurdles and 4th in the long jump. The team now has 2 more practices before their district meet at Clearbrook. Last week, the all-district selections for boys basketball were made. 6'9" sophomore Matt Gotch was selected to the second team, and 6'2" Jason Watts was named to the honorable mention for the second time in a row. Watts has been talking to coaches from Schreiner, Stephen F. Austin, Luke Rono, and hopes to continue playing basketball at a junior college or in Division II. The Friday school got out for spring break. The soccer team hosted Texas City Stingarees. The Mustangs got out to a 2-0 lead, but was not able to hold it as the Stingarees came back in the second half to tie the score yet for another tie for the Mustangs. They had last week off to think about the final 2 games of the week. Tuesday they played the Sam Rayburn Texans. They lost this one 2-1. Tomorrow they will close out the season at Dickinson. Last Wednesday, the Mustang baseball team opened district play with a 20-9 setback to the Lamar Cougars. The Mustang pitchers walked 12 and hit 5 batters before the game was over. Although the pitchers couldn't find the plate, they gave up 5 hits. The Mustangs' offense was great. The Mustangs got 3 home runs in the game. Hitting the home runs was Ryan Edwards with his 4th, which ranks among the best in the area, and D. Treka hit his 3rd, and Chris Linebarger hit his 2nd round trip of the season. Tuesday, they traveled to play the number 1 ranked Galena Park Yellow Jackets and lost 12-8 on a controversial play at first base. One of the most successful girl basketball players to graduate from Friendswood High School, Dina Russo, has been forced to stop playing basketball at A&M due to a severe knee injury. Dina graduated in 1988 and signed a full 4-year scholarship at Texas A&M University. This is her junior year and is the best year statistically. She averaged 13.7 points, 7.5 rebounds, shot 42.4% from the field, along with 72.2% from the line. Her knees began to bother her junior year in high school. She fought the pain as long as she could until the doctors told her to stop playing this year. Even with her injuries, she was the best all-around player at A&M this year, and now must give up the game she loves. Now we'll go to the scoreboard and recheck the scores from the past week. You see the baseball scores. The Clearbrook game with Mark Worthy, the winning pitcher, D. Treka got the winning RBI in that game. And the upset, or the controversial game, Galena Park winning 12-8. Turning to soccer, the second game in a row to tie for the soccer team when they tied Texas City 2-2, and the Sam Rayburn game losing 2-1. And that'll do it for sports. Let's go back to Jennifer.
Thanks, Jason. Finally, with spring break, last week several businesses suffered impacts. Don's Hoagies, a local restaurant, said that lunch crowds had been considerably less due to the spring break. This negative impact on our community could be greatly increased if the school campuses closed. However, the businesses at the gas pump seem to be increasing. That's our program for this week. Please join us again next Thursday at 5 when Friendswood Update continues.